Viewers and subscribers, please subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share.
Murder, conspiracy to murder, robbery with aggregation, possession of prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony are the charges that have been laid against 21 years old Akil Lynch, a laborer of Vineyard, St. Elizabeth, following an incident in the parish on Saturday, October 19. Reports from the Magati police are that about 12 p.m. four armed men entered an establishment and proceeded to rob an occupant of 3 cartons of cigarettes, phone cards, and undetermined sum of cash. During the robbery, a licensed firearms holder intervened and ended up being shot. The man then made their good escape in the area on foot. The police were alerted and the injured man was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The deceased is 62 years old, Agre Atkinson, a businessman of Balaclava in St. Elizabeth. Lynch was later arrested and charged. He is scheduled to appear in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on December 6. There was mayhem in Perth, Manchester on Tuesday night, with a man who is believed to have been earlier involved in the murder of 2 people and the wounding of another at a bar in the town, being fatally shot by the police during a firefight. The deceased suspect has not yet been identified. One of those killed in the earlier gun attack at the bar has been identified as 27 years old Sasha Gay Chambers, popularly known as Chin, a bartender of Whitney Turn in Porus. Reports are that about 7:35 p.m. on Tuesday, a gunman entered a bar and opened fire on Chambers and a male patient, who both succumbed to their injuries at the scene of the crime. The gunman then shot another man outside the bar. The gunman then reportedly jumped on a waiting motorcycle, but the police intercepted the motorcycle, resulting in a shootout between the suspect and law enforcers. The driver of the motorcycle managed to flee the area, but the gunslinger was found suffering from bullet wounds. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. An illegal firearm was also seized. Meanwhile, the man who was wounded during the initial gun attack remained hospitalized for treatment. The police also hunting for the bike rider who fled the scene. 25 years old Kevin Robinson, a farmer of Lilliput, St. James, and Vineyard District, Black River, St. Elizabeth, was charged with wounding with intent following an incident at Pitt Street, Falmouth, Trelawney on Wednesday, May 15. Reports from the Falmouth police are that at about 11 p.m. Robinson and a man had a disagreement when an argument ensued between them. Robinson then reportedly used a knife to inflict wounds to the man's upper body, which bleeds. The man was assisted to the hospital, where he was admitted for treatment. On Tuesday, December 3, Robinson was arrested and was subsequently charged. His court date is being finalized. 26 years old Jermaine Reed, otherwise called Jerry, an engineer of Garden Road in Kingston, has been charged following an incident on Main Street in Highgate, St. Mary on Saturday, November 23. He has been charged with robbery with aggregation, conspiracy to commit robbery with aggregation, possession of prohibited weapon, using a firearm to commit a felony, and assault at common law. Reports from the Highgate police are that about 8:40 p.m. a man was in a parking lot when he was pounced upon by 2 men. One brandished a firearm and robbed him of his cell phone, valued at $1,500 and 500 Jamaican dollars. He was physically assaulted during the ordeal. A report was made to the police, leading to Reed's arrest. He is set to appear in the Port Maria Parish Court. The St. Mary police are probing Wednesday night murder of an elderly businessman at his home in Enfield district in the parish. The deceased is 71 years old Winston Williams of Boatvilla in Enfield. Reports are that sometime after 7 p.m., Williams and his common-law wife and other relatives were at home when armed men pounced upon them and opened gunfire before escaping from the scene. When the shooting subsided, Williams was found suffering from gunshot wounds. The other persons at the house did not sustain any injuries from the attack. Williams was assisted to the hospital, where he was pronounced dead. No motive has yet been established for the gun attack. 52 years old Richard Black, a security guard of Lake Crescent Retirement, St. James, was slapped with multiple charges following an incident in Fairview, Montego Bay. On Monday, November 18, Black was charged with wounding with intent, using a firearm to commit a felony, and discharge of a firearm in a public place. Reports from the Montego Bay police are that about 1:45 p.m. Black, who works at a business establishment, had an altercation with a customer, which became physical. It is alleged that during the altercation, Black pulled his licensed firearm and opened gunfire at the no complainant, hitting him to the back of his right arm. A report was made to the police, who commenced an investigation. After viewing a CCTV footage of the incident, Black was arrested and charged. His court date is been finalized. The St. James police have listed a man as person of interest in the division. The police believe the man can assist them in their investigation into the number of incidents in St. James. Stephen Rolando Jones of Lennox Bidgoods in Darliston, Westmoreland. He is being urged to report to the Freeport police station in Montego Bay immediately. Meanwhile, the St. James police are asking anyone with information that can assist them in locating Stephen Jones to contact the Freeport police station at 876-684-9080, the 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. Detectives in Westmoreland have confirmed that human remains, believed to be those of 64 years old, Dan Rose Anderson, a British national and businesswoman, have been discovered in shallow grave at Food Farm Common, Whitney, Whitton in the parish. Anderson, who arrived in Jamaica on November 24, 2024, was reported missing 3 days later after her family could not reach her. Acting swiftly investigation uncovered critical information that lead them to the site where the remains were found. Persons of interest in this case have been identified as Andrea Morrison, Miss Anderson's husband, and his twin brothers, Kemar Morrison. Investigators believe both men may be of help in the investigation into Miss Anderson's. The police are appealing to anyone with information about the whereabouts of Andrea and Kemar Morris or any details that could assist with this investigation to come forward immediately. Your cooperation could be critical in ensuring that justice is served. Please contact police emergency at 9119, Crime Stop at 311, the NIB tip line at 811, or the nearest police station. A release from the police high command stated,